Welcome, Virgo, to your January 2023 reading. Can you believe we've come to the beginning of another year? And some may say, thank goodness. Some people have really struggled through 2022. Now, before I get into your reading, I just want to remind everyone that I am still offering my free mini reading for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, just click that subscribe button and in the comment section below put new subscriber and then ask your question. Or if you don't have a question, just put new subscriber and something like free mini reading, please. Just as simple as that. And the reason you need to do that is because I'm also opening it up for everyone else to ask a question as well. Now, everyone else, you don't have to be a subscriber. You can already be a subscriber. I'll just give you a short answer to your question. So either a yes or a no, or if you've got a question, I'll shuffle my cards as I think of your question, and whatever message comes out for you, I'll note that down as well. But let's get into this month's reading. Now, you start out with some amazing energy of the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is quite an interesting card here, because it is the wheel of karma. Things come around and go around. Now, for some of you, you may be on the downside turn of that wheel. We've got the Tower here. So for some of you, there might be a bit of a Tower moment, which could be a bit of bad luck coming into your life. But that, I don't like to give bad news, but I have to call it like I see it. But for the majority of you, I'm not seeing that for you at all. I'm actually seeing some amazing luck here, and it's going to come as a shocking surprise. You're not used to it. Perhaps you're not used to having won anything or not used to having good luck in your life, but the Tower, often it can talk about unexpected, sudden events that on the surface seem to have a negative kind of a look about them. But what they talk about is sudden and shocking events. Now, you finding out you're pregnant could be sudden and shocking. You finding out that you win a windfall is also quite sudden and can be quite shocking, in a good way though. So I feel for a lot of you, there is this Wheel of Fortune, this karma wheel happening for many of you. And it is going to be a shocking event, whichever way that wheel turns for you. But as I said, for the majority, I feel like this is quite good fortune. And the reason I think that is because you've got the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is a wonderful card. This is a card of abundance. This is a card of opulence and wealth and enjoying your wealth as well. Now, this can be someone that is in your life here. This can be an earth sign like yourself, so a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn here. But often when these cards show up in a reading, it's asking us to take on the qualities of these cards, or you will be taking on the qualities of this person or of this card. And this is a leader. Now, you could potentially be finding out that you are going to be promoted. You could be finding a new job that is actually more lucrative for you. You might be starting your own business and building your own wealth for yourself. The King of Pentacles is a great business person. They are excellent at building wealth and running companies and being the leader and knowing how to play with money to make it work for them. So I feel like in January you are going to be doing a lot of this. And it's interesting, you've got the Three of Pentacles here as well. And this is that card of mentoring other people. This is a card of skilled workmanship. You are very skilled at what you are doing. You are very talented. You're experienced. You're very good at your job. And you know how to play with money here as well. So I feel like for a lot of you, you are really starting some new projects here, and there's a lot of energy around. You've got lots of wands here, 3 wands. Wands are very energy filled cards. But you've got another person here, a Libra. Now, this is the Queen of Swords. This is a general reading, so this could be any air sign, so a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarian here. But I feel like this card talks about things coming into balance. Now, Libras are great at being able to cut away any BS. And as I said, when we see these court cards, kings, queens, pages, turning up in our reading, we are often taking on this ability or taking on the attributes of these cards. So I feel like you are going to be able to see through any BS that is coming up in front of you in January. And you know, this is someone also that's very good at giving advice in a non-emotional way. Libras are air signs, so they just cut to the chase. They're very intellectual, very intelligent, very able to say it like it is, don't hold their punches. So I feel like you may be doing this in January. And it's interesting, you've got the Seven of Wands here. So this is you actually standing your ground and perhaps fighting for what you believe in. So if there is something that happens here that is a bit of a tower sort of moment, where something comes in that's a little bit shocking, a bit unexpected, and you have opinions about it, or this particular person, this Queen of Swords, is coming into your life and you have some opinions about that. You don't think that perhaps this is the right person to be involved in something that you are starting, or you're having a bit of conflict with this person. If you believe in what you're fighting for, stand your ground, because you will be successful here. That's kind of the message of that Seven of Wands. Now, as I said, there is a lot of fiery energy here. You've got that Knight of Wands, and this is that energy where you race in, where angels fear to tread, and you kind of are that knight in shining armor, and you save the day. So I feel like you are going to be racing in, starting some new projects, something that you're quite passionate about, something that is that you have a lot of motivation, a lot of energy to begin. But just be careful and think things through carefully when you are doing this. But I do see that you are going to be utilizing some of this skill and ability that you have in creating new projects. You have that Ace of Wands there. This is beautiful, powerful energy. This is a new career. This is a new passion of yours. This is new inspiration, new beginnings. Often this does talk about a career move. Now, for some of you, this can even talk about the birth of a baby. That Ace of Wands is fertile, powerful energy. But those of you who are not interested in having a baby, or you're past having baby age, that kind of thing, I feel this is absolutely something new in the workforce for you, or in the way you make money, simply because it is beneath that Three of Pentacles, which is that card of excellence, a card of you really being a skilled worker, skilled at what you do, skilled in your career. So for a lot of you, I am seeing a new opportunity here that you're really going to be racing in and starting quite quickly. And I do feel this is going to be lucrative, simply because, as I said, you have that King of Pentacles there, and not to mention the Three of Pentacles. Pentacles are all about your money, your career, how you make your money here. So there is quite a nice direction where your career is taking you here. Now, for some of you as well, there could be some legal issues, some contracts. There could be quite a lucky break for you as well when it comes to some legal stuff here. The Queen of Swords, as I said, is a Libra. Libra is the justice. Justice is ruled by Libra. So I feel for a lot of you, there could be some legal issues that are quite lucky and turn out in your favour in January. But I definitely see this distinct kind of beginning of the month, end of the month here. At the beginning of the month, there is this lucky break for you where, as I said, it could be quite a shocking event, but it's going to turn out in your favour. Now, that Tower card, just to touch back on that again, often people see this as quite a negative thing here, but I am not seeing this negative for you at all. It could have something to do with this Seven of Wands. The Tower is right above the Seven of Wands, so I feel like you could be having to defend your actions or the actions of someone close to you. But as I said, don't worry, everything's going to work out really well. Now, for some of you, if you are involved in a legal issue, again, I feel like if you are defending yourself, things are going to be working out quite well. And you do have that Wheel of Fortune surrounding all of these kind of cards, sort of in the beginning of the month. This is kind of the energy of what will be happening. So I feel no matter what goes on here in January, you do have that card that is shining its good fortune in your life over January. But I guess one message that is coming through is this very powerful, fiery energy, and you being really busy, very inspired. But just as I said, make sure that when you're racing in to start any new projects, that they are thought out quite clearly, because you don't want to race in where angels fear to tread, and then find out that you weren't prepared for the battle, or weren't prepared for what is going to be happening in the energy of that Ace of Wands. But I just really love this card. This is such a card of inspiration, of success, of good fortune, but just powerful, revitalizing energy. Now, your final card here from the Gateway Oracle deck is Revealing Radiance. And the affirmation for this is, my light illuminates the the world. So make sure you repeat that over and over to yourself in January. Now, the meaning of this card is there is a luminosity within you that's expanding. It illuminates others and brings light to the darkness. Your radiance also acts as a sacred beacon that calls the bounty and support of the universe to you. The universe wants you to know, even if you've been feeling lackluster lately, know that there's a vibrant, shimmering light radiating within you. Take time to be still and welcome the light revealing itself to you. Own your radiance, and the rays will expand into the farthest reaches of time and space. When you shine brightly from your heart, the bounty of the universe showers you with blessings. You are the light. Wow, I love that message for you, Virgo, and I do so see this connected with that Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like you are radiating this energy and it's attracting good fortune to you. I see it so connected with that Ace of Wands and that Three of Pentacles as well. I feel like you are teaching and sharing your wisdom, your knowledge for other people to move forward and benefit from as well. And because you're doing that, this is bringing a lot of benefit to yourself as well. You're not just doing this for others, this is actually helping you out as well. This will be helping your reputation. You are really showing your skill here, and others will be seeing it and really appreciating it and acknowledging it as well. So I hope that resonated with you, Virgo. That was a bit short and sweet, but the messages were quite direct here, and I feel like for a lot of you there is some wonderful luck, some sudden unexpected events occurring, but nothing that you can't handle. And if by some chance for some of you this is an event that perhaps you see as negative, an event where you may be having to stand your ground and fight for what you believe in, it is going to actually be a benefit, despite not seeming like that to begin with. But for the majority of you here, there is wonderful luck that overshadows everything in your reading, beautiful abundance, and lots of passion and energy as well for you to start the year with. So I hope that resonated with you. Have a wonderful month. Please take me up on my offer of that free mini reading. And for everyone else, please as well take the opportunity to ask me a question. I will get back to everyone who leaves a comment. And don't worry if you don't hear from me right away. I will get back to everyone. So have a great month, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.